Oh, Stan, I thought
Yeah.
yeah, I thought the show started.
Yeah, cool. Now we're filming. All right, I'm gonna do the intro real quick.
Awesome.
All right, episode 23, link in bio, Robot Highway. All right.
Yeah.
Yo, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to episode 23, link in bio, and today we have Robot Highway.
You
Big
know
shout out to
it.
this guy. He came from New York, from a business trip. He reached out to me and said, "Hey, you got time for a podcast?" I'm like, "Yo, roll through." Now we're here. It's like 12:30ish, 1 a.m. in the morning, and we're hustling today.
Hustling.
And so before we get started, go ahead and grab this. Look at this camera, and you're gonna name the title.
Oh, I'm gonna name the title.
Name the title. Yep.
Oh, the title of the
Of the
podcast
episode.
of
Yup.
the episode. Okay. Damn.
Yeah. Gets them every time. Gets
Oh,
them every time.
snap. Okay, I got you. Damn. I want to do something with like robot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like almost like the Return of the Jedi, the Return of the Robots.
There we go. There we go. The return of the robots.
Yeah.
So how you been? How was your trip? How was the flight?
Honestly, the flight was we had a layover in Chicago, so it was actually a long flight. But, you know, we're in the 21st century, so I was thinking about like how people were doing this stuff in like 2000 before we all carrying around smartphones.
Even
like,
before that, like by horses.
yeah, oh yeah, no. No, I was thinking like I've taken road trips, you know, into America, like from New York to like St. Louis, or like from New York to like Florida, you know, like long drives. And I was thinking like, wait, like way back before there was cars, and so people wouldn't horses too were like you need to have money, like you need to have money to have a horse. People would just trek it, like they're just walking for miles, like for
We're going that way.
miles.
Where is that way? We're going that way. How do you know?
Mhm.
I don't know. We're following this trail, and it looks good. It's fresh. I'm just gonna hope for the best. Dang, that's it. Yeah, technology has changed. And
Yeah.
then it's just over time, everything gets better. I went on a mini vacay a couple weeks ago,
Mhm.
and then I remember back in the day when you're driving, you get no service,
Yeah.
and now I'm playing Call of Duty mobile on my phone. The whole
That's
time.
crazy.
I'm waiting. I'm mentally prepared. Right? I'm about to lose
Mhm.
service. I'm gonna take a nap.
Never
Never
happened.
happened. Dude, I'm playing with other people still. Like, what?
Wow.
That's crazy how technology just grows.
No,
like that.
I love it. I actually love it. At least that part, of course, you know, people see the negative in everything. Of course, distractions, the shortening of our attention span, like that's kind of horrible. But in the moments like that, like we were at the airport and we were honestly there for it was like a good like probably 3 or 4 hours. But I was just on my phone, like it flew. Yeah, I'm like on TikTok, like time's TikToking away, like you know.
That's pretty good.
But it was cool, and we landed safely, got an Airbnb. This is the first time we're not like in a hotel per se, but we like it.
Is it? What do you prefer, hotel or Airbnbs?
It's a tough one. I mean, it just right now we've been really liking Airbnbs, but it's because it's a new experience for us. People talk a lot of shit about Airbnbs, but we've been really enjoying the experience. It's been cheap, cheaper than a lot of places, and like you know, it's just a different vibe from a hotel, you know. And
Yeah,
like
definitely.
yeah.
I've done Airbnb and hotels too. It's just it varies on the situation.
Yeah,
And
100%.
see if what's not booked up or if it is booked up. It is. But I'm glad you guys had a great experience of that because sometimes you do have a bad one.
Yeah.
And those ones hurt. Like it stings when that does happen.
Yeah.
And that's good.
Yeah, we only been in like 2 so far. One in Florida and now one here. But when we came to Las Vegas the other time, we stayed obviously in like one of the crazy hotels, you know, like the M Resort or like the Palazzo or something. But those are like mind blowing. The hotels here just blow my mind.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing like it.
The strip knows what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everyone's like, "Yo, let's go to the strip. Let's go to the strip." Like, bro, no.
Nah.
Let's go outside the strip, and you'd be like, "Wow, that's amazing." It's more Vegas is more. It's more than just a strip. It's a culture. It's a home to other people that works at the strip as well, and the other creators like you and myself and I. Just like we'll come here and then just come create some stuff.
Yeah, very very true. I like that you said that because in a way, that's like New York too. People come and they, you know, more people visit like Times Square and like the Statue of Liberty than people that lived in New York all like, their life, you know.
Damn, another one. Like, I don't want to go. It's just same. I just like, oh, going to strip again.
Exactly.
Oh, your first time? That's cool. I'll meet you there. I don't want to go. I'm burnt out of it. It's not that great.
No,
but I get it though.
No, I mean for me, like it was like when I first came, when I walked the actual strip, it was like cool because it was like the first time I saw it, you know. But I know exactly how you feel. That's how I feel about Times Square or something. Like I don't even want to go there. Yeah. It's just a hassle. There's so much people there. You know, and it's like mostly tourists too, so it's just like not even a vibe anymore. And then it's just like people trying to scam the tourists, and it's just like, all right. I'm in a like hell right now. Hell that's just beautiful, lit, like, you know.
That's pretty cool. Hey, so check this out, you guys. So we met on Instagram in 2016, I believe, around that year.
Yeah.
Because I remember I made that first account, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna follow this guy. He does dope stuff. And now, years later,
it was like 2017,
give or take. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've been IG friends for a minute until today. That's insane, dude. Crazy how like we're talking over the internet. You're in New York. I'm in Vegas. Bro, great stuff. I seen you and grown. You became a videographer.
Yes.
Now I seen you become a videographer, shooting music videos, and then actually becoming a rapper. How was that?
Well, honestly, that was my original goal. So my original goal was always to have, you know, well, it was just rapping. I didn't know I wanted to do videography or anything. But when I started it, I saw videography as a means to invest into my rap career while still being around the creative life. When it comes to creativity, I just honestly love the lifestyle, you know, like doing things like this, meeting people, just creating, like I love that. So from videography, it wasn't too hard because now I have friends now that are videographers. So now I'm booking my boys, like all my videos, my very first ones were done by just like random videographers, like maybe I looked up to like on Instagram or something. But after like I became a videographer myself, all my videos were done by my friends, you know, literally my friends. You know, I would book them too, you know, nothing. I'm a creative too, so.
So when you book them, do you shoot the music video? Do you have them edit or do you edit yourselves?
No, when they do the video, I'm completely out. I just let them do their thing. Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I completely let them do their thing. And what I like to do too, I like to play on their speciality as a videographer or, you know, a production company. So one of my videos that I did last year was with an extremely talented photographer and videographer named Sophia Williams, and she's based in New York. But she's called like the light queen. So she's like crazy with the lighting. Like her lighting game is insane. You gotta follow her. She got like 100K followers right now. Ooh. But I was like under her, like I would like go help with lighting, go help with like music videos and stuff like that. But when I booked her, I was like, okay, I know you're the light queen. So that music video is just like, I was just in the studio, like, and it was her studio as well. And it was just like, she was just doing her things with the lights, man. Like different spotlights, you know, just like, you know, she did things where I was just like all black, like a silhouette against a white backdrop, like just a lot of really cool, high quality stuff with just playing with lighting, you know.
How was like the whole? How long did it take? All day, half a day?
Honestly, it took like 4 hours.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I always wonder that because like usually, all right, when I'm doing a music video, it takes about 4 hours tops.
Yeah.
Depending on the location and stuff, but like if you know, like, all right, I got an idea of it. 4 hours at least minimum, for sure.
Yeah.
To get everything.
Honestly, a lot of people when they're new to music videos, they just want to film all day.
Yeah.
And it's just like once you're doing this for a business, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Like because now you have to edit. It's not even for me, it's not even the filming part that's at all the hard part. Yeah. It's when you're getting into the editing,
the backing up.
Yeah.
What program do you use?
Me, I since I have a Black Magic, I use DaVinci Resolve,
Uh-huh.
and I use also Final Cut Pro.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. How is that? Those
Uh,
programs. How's DaVinci? How's the
the
color grading on that?
Yeah, DaVinci. I mean, I had to learn it. I mean, I love. That's all I use it for.
Uh-huh.
Color grading.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just color grade the. I color grade the footage, and then I just send export it right to Final Cut, and that's just where I do all my edits. But it is an extra process.
Yeah.
It is an extra process that people don't know exists when I edit and things like that. So when I download it, it takes a little bit to export because it's Black Magic, 4K raw
Yeah.
files,
Yeah.
So
Fat files.
Yeah,
And
like they're huge
just-
for no reason.
Just backing it up, like, all right, well, I'll see you guys in a couple of days. Like,
Yeah.
you starting a video yet? No, bro. It's still backing up. I haven't
Yeah,
look at it. I'm still waiting.
exactly.
No, I definitely feel it. And then I don't want to proxy it because that takes another step to do. Like, dude, I don't want to proxy all this stuff. It's
Yeah,
like, screw it. I'm just gonna render it throughout. Just hope for the best.
yeah.
Go for it. But yeah.
Honestly, that's what I mostly do.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, but
The process.
yeah, it's just crazy. I enjoy it. Lost my train of thought again. Damn.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
Nah, so
No, we
yeah,
were talking about the
Final
program.
Cut Pro.
Yes.
And those two are really good compatible together too. So you could just
Yeah.
really open up another one and really transfer right there and there and edit from there.
I mean, I completely export it as
Okay.
not a ProRes file,
Okay.
like a ProRes or like a different file, but I completely just export it, and it fits perfectly after that as a ProRes file into Final Cut. It's like ProRes, and then it's like some other HD something.
Some other format.
Yeah, some
okay.
other format. But I probably mostly use like ProRes when I when I export it from DaVinci Resolve into Final Cut.
Okay.
But yeah, after that, I make the file. When that happens, the file is like a little bit more compressed. But now my colors are there exactly
But the
how I
colors are
want.
point though.
Yeah, that's it. The colors is
Yeah.
crisp. So now I could just edit it, and I like Final Cut. That's just what I started with. I know a lot of other people use what's the other one, like Adobe.
I use Adobe.
Yeah,
And then
Adobe.
CapCut just came out. And
Well, I
then-
use CapCut on my phone.
That's great. This guy right here is a freaking monster on CapCut.
Oh, really?
Like, he's just-
I gotta get nicer
it.
with it. You just
Yeah.
inspired me.
Yeah, he's freaking fire. Like, yo, you see this? I'd be like, dude, how'd you do that? I did it on my phone. Like, damn, really? I have Adobe Rush. I can't even compete to that. Like, I'm not even bother going to try that.
Do you
But
use
yeah.
do you use what's the other, like, the Adobe editing software,
There's
like
Adobe, there's Premiere Pro,
And then-
Photoshop, After Effects.
After Effects? Do
Yeah.
you use After Effects?
I love After Effects.
Oh, wow.
I'm not that good,
Mhm.
but I got like a basic understanding of it.
Dope.
But
I've always been like interested in After
It's-
Effects.
it's cool because I feel like After Effects, like, you kind of need like learn how to draw in a way.
Oh, okay.
At least something, because I can't draw for nothing. I
Mhm.
can't draw to save my life, and I kind of feel like that's what's missing.
Mhm.
Or I could just grab a drag and drop one. But the reason I don't want to do that is because they're all free. If
Yeah.
I got it, someone else got it, and there's only so
Mhm.
much you could do to tweak it. So I'd rather just, like, all right, let me just learn from scratch, and I'll eventually get there and make my own little designs. Because I want to do
Yeah.
that. Those cool, the Naruto ones,
Yeah.
or like the Harry Potter. I saw this other guy on TikTok. He was like, whoosh, whoosh. Like, he's fighting himself, but he's like doing like the whole wizard
that's
thing. Dude, it's
dope.
like, I want to do that.
No, that's
I wanna do that.
That's
I
actually
can't.
really dope.
Yeah, and they have so much time to do that. I wish I could do that, but
Yeah, editing does take a lot of time, especially when you're doing it without plugins,
Yeah.
like drag and drop, and
a
you're
lot of YouTube tutorials.
Yeah, a lot of YouTube tutorials, keyframing. Yeah.
Keyframe is tedious, but it works so well. Who
Mhm.
do you follow on YouTube for editing tutorials?
Shoot. Honestly, it's just like a bunch of people. Honestly, I think
Name one.
I like Ryan Nangle. I think that's his name. Ryan. It's like Nangl. I follow also like Daniel Schiffer.
Okay.
He does more of like the brand shoots,
Yeah.
So like literally like he'll take the Red Bull and just do a crazy ass shoot. Yeah, or like so I like his stuff. There's this for the music videos. He's like pretty famous, like the King Tuts Pro guy.
Okay.
Like he's pretty famous with that. Yeah, I follow so many of them, you know. But all the ones that like on my journey, like for example, King Tut's Pro. When I started videography, I didn't even want to do anything else. I just wanted to do music videos. Like that's it.
Same. Same.
That's
I was watching Jacob Owens.
Yeah, Jacob Owens.
Yeah,
Jacob
he
Owens.
is a freaking
Jacob
idol, man.
Owens. That's
like,
crazy.
I'm like, dude, I want to do what he's doing, but in Vegas. That will make that will make so much sense here.
Wait, Jacob Owens, is that he's not Buff Nerds, right? Is that?
Yeah, that's
that's Buff Nerds, right? Yeah, okay,
I think it's Buff Nerds. Yeah,
yeah, that's his production company.
Yeah, his Buff Nerds. Now he has the Lens company.
Like their Prime Lens. Or
Prime Lens, yeah, dude, he's.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm into everything.
That's the guy I do. I want to be just like that guy, but here and Lyrical.
Cole Bennett.
Cole Bennett, dude, monster.
Huge inspiration, definitely.
Most of my clients be like, "Hey, can I get a style like Cole Bennett?" I'm like, "No."
Yeah, no. I mean, maybe you could get a style like Cole Bennett in 2014.
before he was solo. Now he has a whole freaking crew.
Yeah, now he has a crew.
See the credits at the end, like, dude, look how many people this has.
Yeah, straight up, and you know, for him to get there, he was doing the videos that, you know, now people probably wouldn't think is like a Cole Bennett video, but he was really the one that started edit like the crazy kind of over editing that like everybody loves doing right now. And because of Cole Bennett, that was another he honestly, like, his way of thinking changed my life too, because his thing was that he had the same problem with me at the beginning, which was he had a camera, but it wasn't the best quality camera. What could he do to stand out? And that was the edits. And that was the exact same thing I did in New York, like Long Island, my area, when I started. I started with like a Nikon.
Nikon?
Yeah, Nikon D7200. But it was clean. It was so clean.
Nikon. That's a classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you made that work. I started with a Sony Cybershot.
Oh, that was my
first camera.
That's crazy.
That's the first one. Then I got with the ADD.
Oh, so you say that's already, by the time the ADD, that's already pretty legit.
Now I got the Canon R6.
Yeah, the quality off of that is crazy. But yeah, I started out with a Nikon. I was doing photography and videography at first. It wasn't bad, but what really made the difference for me was edits, because nobody in my area, they had amazing cameras, you know, but nobody was doing edits. And at the time, edits were getting popular, and I was the only one doing it. So that like really helped me in my area, like a lot.
That's good.
And then eventually, you know, people kind of call you a one-trick pony, like, oh, he's nice with the edits, but his shots don't come out clean. So leveled up to the Black Magic.
What made you decide to go with the Black Magic camera?
Honestly, is probably the affordability at that time, and just it being a cinema camera. Okay. You know, I just wanted a straight up cinema camera. I did not want to do photography anymore at that point. I just knew so many photographers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I just knew so many.
I think everyone starts out as a photographer first, until like, yo, video your phone.
Oh.
Looks like about to die. You don't want to stop that.
A podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't want to pause that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What was saying? You're saying we start out.
Start out with photos. Yeah. Then eventually we want to try video, because at the end of the day, video wins. Yeah. Video dominates as a marketing and as a business. It's like either you hire someone.
Especially now too. Like going. I mean, it's been a couple of years now, but it's not going backwards. It's like how you can see how Instagram is right now. They only care about video. Just post videos. We don't even care about pictures.
TikTok came into our life during the pandemic. Like, damn, now we got real competition. And now they're like, yo, follow the reels, make reels. That's it.
No, that's so true.
And then I get it. I understand that you want to post photos, but like,
I mean, I post photos.
Yeah. I was like, but you don't expect the numbers, I guess, or something like that. Yeah. Unless you're like a really like famous photographer, doesn't even matter what you post at that point.
At this point, if you're not posting your photos for reach, you're posting your photos for your followers. Your followers too.
Yeah. Like, hey, look, here's something. Enjoy. This is what my week was, and then you want to see the other side of that. You could see the real of that photo, and then look. It's crazy how like the combinations you could do with just content in general.
Yes. Yeah. No, it's crazy. How important content is became, and like, I feel like my whole life kind of been leading up to me just being like a content creator too,
Yeah.
because it's just being yourself in front of camera.
Yeah.
You know. Basically, what I do is just a lot of either I'm speaking something positive or I'm just being funny or
Yeah.
something. Like, you know
Yeah,
what
no,
I'm
I see the
saying?
TikToks, man. They be freaking hilarious.
But it's like funny, but it's still like a little something, like a
Yeah.
little seriousness in there. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
it's
saying? It's gonna like fuck with you a bit. Like I might be talking about the government or something,
Yeah.
but it's like a joke.
Yeah. Just gotta sugarcoat it heavily so you don't get
Yeah.
freaking shadow banned. That's
Literally,
insane.
literally.
Do you do like bulk content?
Book?
No, bulk.
Oh, bulky,
Yeah.
yes. Like honestly, like just making a ton of content. Like even before I came here, I probably made like 10 TikToks in a row.
Do you post them like right at once or like
Oh
once
no,
a
I
day?
just have them in my draft. So before I got here, I probably posted like 3,
Uh-huh.
and then like I just wait like an hour to post again. But I probably post honestly um like 10 minimum to like 33 pieces of TikTok like a day, like every single day.
Okay.
Yeah, like, and that's just, I'm not talking about content either. Like, if it's content, it's gonna be probably closer to 40. You
Jesus.
know, yeah, but that's with Instagram, that's with YouTube,
Yeah.
you know, and that's like, you know, Twitter and things like that,
Mhm.
other stuff. But on TikTok alone, cause I have 4 active pages. Yeah, 4 active pages. Meaning like I'm posting
Yeah.
like daily different things on them, and it's not like the
Yeah.
same. I just ended up doing that because, you know, people get their accounts banned and things like that. So I just wanted to build up, but also make them different from each other as well. So I have one where it was just my main account. That's what I'm living on right now. That has like 60K followers, you know?
Okay.
So that one is just literally just me. That's the jokes. That's me speaking like, you know,
The funny version of you.
Yeah, the funny version of me, but also like the spiritual version of me too, like where I'm like speaking about spirituality, stuff like being an introvert, and like, you know, I had like a phase, not a phase, but a problem with people pleasing, like just getting really into depth about who I am personally, you know.
Oh, tell me a little bit more about that. The spiritual life, man. I want to hear about that. Tell me more about your spiritual life.
Oh damn, man. Honestly, I personally, it's crazy that you're actually asking about that, because that's really the reason. I honestly, that's the reason for everything. Like my spirituality, like I wouldn't honestly know how to move without spirituality, because it's a lot. It's really faith based. You know what I'm saying? Believing in yourself mostly. Being aware of yourself, growing. It's like personal growth. For me, spirituality, like when people think spirituality, they think beads and
I'm thinking
affirmations, shrooms. For me, no, I'm just think it's more about my personal growth, like as a human, like literally human evolution, you know?
Okay.
I mean, I've done things like that, like shrooms and stuff like that, but for me, it's definitely more about my personal evolution, like, knowing myself, man, like what gets me angry, what makes me tick.
So it's really just like self awareness.
Yeah,
why am I mad?
Yeah, like why am I mad? Or even like getting closer to family, forgiving certain people, like healing from trauma in the past. Like, you know, that's what spirituality is for me, more than like, you know, psychedelics or astrology, or, you know, it's different for everybody, but for me it's mostly like my personal growth.
It's just like any type of like maybe books or something you read, or kind of like
I honestly,
like a guide or something.
Honestly, like for me, definitely a lot of things online. A lot of things online. I look at like different spiritual creators and things like that. You find them. You know, it's like, you know, they have different names.
So
like obviously, Sorry
no,
to cut you off.
No, you're good.
The obvious like names, like it'll be like Spirit Waters or something, like, you know, spiritual creator, but they'll have like different books and different things that you could like read and like study on more. But it's really like really super in depth. And
you just gotta find what you like and just like go with that, and then hope for the best.
Because it gets so deep. Like transcending your ego. You know, we all have ego, and like that's a part of spirituality too. It gets really deep. You know, way more than like Aries and like Leo and things like that. Yeah, I'm telling you, because when I say it, that's what people think, and it's like, man, it's just so much you could grow internally. You know, it's really about what I believe is like your inner world is like a reflection of your outer world. And, you know, honestly, like as I grow, like the more things I unlock about myself, the more opportunities it seemed like I unlock and things like that, you know? Yeah,
that's
but
really
it gets,
cool.
it gets really in depth. I mean, we could definitely talk about this like a lot more.
Cause like I had another guest, her name is Gabsy, and she was talking about her spiritual, her spiritual journey, what she goes through, and she done the shrooms the first time. But prior to that, she was scared to do it for a very, very, very long time. And then when she finally did it, she feels a lot better afterwards, and her experience and her journey, what she saw, it was like everyone's different. Everyone's like absolutely different.
Yeah, like for me, like some people, things like psychedelics really open them up, like really opens up their mind. For me, when I did psychedelics, I had a different experience with it. It wasn't bad at all, but it was just like, it was really mind-opening, but my experience, my trip, it was like I didn't need it to like, the way my mind like was already connecting things is already like really crazy. So from my trip, it's like, I don't need it as much as like maybe somebody who needs to open up their minds more, you know?
I like that. That's definitely.
Yeah, but that's my personal experience, you know. But it was so fun as hell.
Yeah.
You know, it's so fun. You're still seeing like cool colors and things, you know what I'm saying? But
never done shrooms. Never done it. I'm too scared for that.
Nah, it's definitely. I think what scares people the most, and what scared me too, what scares everybody about, is like when people say it's all about your mindset.
Yeah.
And like I was just, you know, most people are just worried like, yo, what if, you know, I'm taking a shroom and then like I'm just thinking about a demon? Is there a demon gonna be right in the corner?
Like, and then can you get out of it, like, or you gotta think happy thoughts throughout the whole thing?
Yeah,
which you probably do. I'm assuming you do.
Yeah, no, mostly you think happy thoughts. What helps people? One is having somebody there kind of to guide you. And then two is just realizing you actually are tripping on something right now. Like it's not your normal, you know, it's not you.
It's not you.
It's not you. There's nothing there. You just popped the shroom.
Like, you're gonna enjoy that. You're gonna go through that ride. Enjoy it together. We just guide you through that.
And but definitely a person there to kind of guide you too, in case you can't pull yourself out. But like there's people that it's just so different for everybody. Like for me, I could say I had an experience and it showed me I didn't need it. For some people, they have an experience and like the wall is like melting and like, you know, it's like their visuals are like nuts. But I'm like, maybe they're more like they're imagining, like that's already what they were kind of imagining it was going to be like, you know.
Some like prior thinking.
It's all it is a lot to do with your mind, but if you have, you know, kind of control of your thoughts too, it's not bad at all.
Did you ever get like any like upcoming videographers or photographers that ask you for advice?
Oh yeah, I mean honestly, like people ask me for advice all the time. You know, it's definitely like flattering a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of people they want to like shadow me when I go on my shoots. A lot, honestly. I recently, like during the summer, I try to like open up more to people, like not so much seasoned videographers and photographers, but people who are more interested. But at the same time, I'm not gonna lie, like I don't have time to waste. I don't have time to waste. If you're not serious, just leave me alone. Like please leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people here that are spending that money on equipment, are putting their time in, are working double shifts, and then coming in, you know, until 2 a.m. And, you know, and I want, you know, those type of people too. And if you're not, and you're thinking what we're doing is some type of game, you know, like it's a quick way for me not to like you. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what I try to tell people. Like, I am very open to you coming, doing your thing, but, you know, like, people like they'll flop like last second. That's the worst. That's the worst.
When they flake.
The flake, but it's like flaking with bad communication because I don't
That's
even
me.
know what to do.
Yeah.
You know, I can't try to get another guest. I can't try to, like doing maybe now I could go to work this day or like, it's like if you do that to me, it's like, all
Yeah,
right.
it's horrible
Yeah.
communication. No offense, you guys. You guys hit me up all the time. I read them, but then someone else hits me up right after. Like, all right, cool. I'm replying to this one real fast. Or you don't reply fast enough. I'll be like, all right. Eventually, I gotta wait on my turn. And then it is back and forth. And then I'm like, dude, I'll hit you up later. Then I forget. I completely forget. Like, damn it. And I gotta shoot this real quick. I'm thinking about this is on my mind. Something else is on my mind. I'm like, fuck. Just keep hitting me up. It's okay.
Yeah.
Just keep hitting me up.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Some people though are just naturally busy.
Yeah.
Some people are just naturally busy. Most people are busy nowadays, especially if you're working a full-time job. So, especially if you work a full-time job, if you're in a relationship, if you have kids, if you
Now you gotta split that time up with them.
Yeah.
You gotta really prioritize what's really important.
And like, I'm 27 right now, so I'm definitely at the age where I have friends with kids. I have friends who are getting married and their spouse or whatever, or they're engaged and they're not like, you can't be at the studio all day.
Fun fact. My wife's sister just got married in the backyard today.
Oh,
I
really?
stopped by, say hi to everybody.
Wow.
And they're like, dude, where are you going? I'm like, dude, I gotta go shoot this podcast real quick. Like, I really want to be here, but I gotta shoot this because this is gonna help us in the long run.
Yes.
I came here to say hey, or at least I say hi to whoever's there. Grabbed my stuff, like, yo, let's go. But yeah, no, it's sacrifice. It's literally sacrifice sucks, but it has to be done.
It has to, it's really the only way if you're gonna get to your goals, if you're gonna achieve your goals. Like your goal is, to have the 52 episodes. You got to make the time that you have to do the episodes.
And then you were more than welcome to show up last minute as well, and I appreciate that so much, man. Like, really.
Oh yeah, man. Honestly, I was happy. I really wanted to meet you. Honestly, like, you're dope. You're very supportive over the years of my journey. There's been moments when like, I was posting and I didn't get like a lot of likes or comments, and maybe you just gave that comment and showed that love. And honestly, man, it gave me that encouragement to keep going another day. I don't know if other creatives have this like
something
fucking moment. I'm gonna flip this table, like fuck this shit.
Done.
Yeah, but I've had those moments. Like I've definitely had those moments and little things, and you've been one of those people too. Like those little moments. Where I thought I had no one. Thought I had no one. I was like, all right, so I have a little bit of support.
And it's crazy, too, because, like, we never met. We're friends on Instagram, but then your closest friends are, like...
Yeah. No,
it's true when they say that. Like, it blows my mind every time when like that. That's true. A stranger was the most supportive person you could have.
Yeah.
And I appreciate everyone who is supportive, and I appreciate you guys to the fullest. And it's just... It's heartwarming. It's like, dude. And then your closest friend's like, where you at? Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. And honestly, like a lot. That just goes into outgrowing people, because that's another thing that happens. It's just like, like for example, I'm in high school. There's a bunch of friends, like all types of friends. We're all into a bunch of different things, But eventually, some of us like. Some of my friends, we only could connect when we like get lit or something or go to parties.
The drinking buddies.
Yeah, the drinking buddies. And it's like, they're cool.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. But it's like, there's absolutely nothing. But I just can't.
Yeah.
I just literally can't in my path of life, like where I'm going. And honestly, we could still chill, but it's probably going to be once every 2 years or something when I randomly like can, It's not going to be a consistent friendship, It's more people that I could create with, that I could build like consistent. I think I went off in a tangent, but
you're good. No, you're good. Let it out. No,
yeah.
Because I feel like that way too. Because I had to sacrifice friends that I grew up with, and then I had to be like, damn, bro, like I can't be doing this. Can't do this shit anymore. It's just either hop on the because
you got to at least hop. But I have, thankfully, I'm not gonna lie, my thing. I don't focus on the people who don't support. I don't like to put that out. Because I just know where my future holds. I'm just working towards it. It's not like if I'm sitting down and like wishing and hoping on a star. Like every single day, I'm working towards my dream. There's only one
baby steps to success.
Yeah, baby steps. Like I know, baby steps. Like there's only one possible way it could go. I've seen from where we started when we first started. When I was like, when we first started, you know, like I didn't have like last year was like my best year in videography. Like I was just like going crazy, but that's cause I opened up myself to more than music videos.
Yeah.
I started doing events too, like concerts. You know, I did wedding.
So do you classify as like a certain type of videographer, or is your niche everything?
It's definitely not everything. It's more like what I like to do. But in terms like right now, it's probably more. People probably think I'm more like a kind of everything, but that's another thing I'm not trying. I'm trying to step away from. You know.
Okay.
It's just that I love doing music videos, right? Like I love the creativity part, but it's a little harder for me to find consistent clients with the budget, you know,
Facts.
in a music video.
Same here.
Weddings, events, real estate.
Yeah.
They're caking out the money all day. You know what I'm saying? Especially like real estate. That's actually how I end up, you know, starting like, well, I ended up with my mom, like really, really starting real estate investing. But what made me interested in it was those are my best clients as a videographer.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wait, why are you guys not batting your eye at hundreds of dollars every time or like, you know, thousands of dollars a month? You must be making money. Like you must be making good money, you know? And then like the opportunity just came. But definitely at first I was just a music video director basically. And it was just opening up, and I'm glad I opened up into doing like a little bit more stuff. I just practice, honestly. I try to do fitness content and stuff like.
You just try a little bit to see what works, what didn't work. Okay,
I really
gotcha.
just like tried a little bit more, and like I did like dancers and things like that. Sad. I did a funeral once. I was like,
hey, no cap.
Yeah.
Done too.
Really?
Done too.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Done too.
Your first videographer I heard did a funeral too.
Yeah. I was like, I like it.
No,
I like it.
You know what it is? I like how appreciative they are. Like definitely the most appreciative clients they have I've ever had, because they're like, you really just captured, you know, a last moment, you know, for us, and you showed like how loved, you know, our family member is, you know, and things like that. So definitely the most appreciative, most like kind. But I was like, when I booked that too, it was a little bit last minute. What I consider last minute is like if it's like between 48 hours, like 72, 48 hours, like that's last minute for me.
Okay.
You know, I like at least like a week advance or something, but you know, or
depends on the schedule and stuff like that.
It depends on the schedule, and honestly, like I'll take like it depends on how I'm doing money wise too, but I don't. If it's last minute, it just has to pay well. Yeah. If it's last minute and it's not paying well, then it's usually a recipe for disaster for me. Whether it's there or like in the editing process, or if they try to book me, if that moment might do good, but then they might try to book me again, and then that's not good because now they think they could just book me last minute all the time and just disrespect my schedule. You know?
Yeah, I usually when there's a last minute on my end, it's just like look, if it's last minute, it's 3 times my normal rate.
I like that. That's smart. That's smart. Because
like you literally if it's that serious, I'm say less. I'm there.
Yeah.
I'll take care of you, but it's gonna be 3 times the most because like it's last minute and I don't know what I'm getting into, and there's gonna be a lot of questions I need to ask prior or during the session, and I need as much information as I could have to take back to edit, and then I know what to give you.
Yeah. No, it's very, very true. I don't like doing last minute stuff, but again, that's mostly when I work with artists. I'm be honest with you. It's not when other than that, like funeral, they were like just searching for a videographer, but that's only because of like it was a sudden death. It was a young person who passed. It wasn't like a
and not everyone could do it.
Yeah,
and it's because it's a funeral.
Yeah, no, a lot of people said like that's how I said you were the first other videographer I heard, but I've seen like funeral homes and things like that. Like I recently just had a passing in my family, but they they had like a funeral. I mean like uh visual setup in the funeral home. So it was just like they had the camera up on like I don't know, just like a robotic arm, just like huge, and it was just like face down on like the whole like ceremony. But
That's pretty cool.
I don't know if I think it was part of the church though that did it.
The
Like
church
that,
has the little,
they
hey,
had
do
their
you want a
little,
little video package for it? Here you go.
yeah.
Interesting. That's pretty cool.
That's the only other place I saw it other than myself and like now hearing that you did it. So it's getting, I think it's a newer thing too. Like more and more people wanting to have that video recording of the actual like ceremony, you know.
Just get that final that final goodbye, or like, hey, we had a great time.
Yes.
If you're feeling sad, you could rewatch that whole video. And like, hey,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now, honestly, that like now I thought about that too. I'm like, you know, you can't rewatch that when you're missing them, and you again you see the love that people have, you know.
And then depending on the situation, they might give like a little speech and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know, keep pushing.
Yeah, that's crazy. You did too.
At first, it was weird. I was uncomfortable, but then like more I thought about it, it made sense. Like, okay, now I see why they did it.
Yeah, exactly.
And then if they can't do it, all right, I'll do it so they could feel that. So it could be fulfilled, because it's not gonna be everyone could do it. Like, I'm also trying to be that.
Yeah.
Like for sure, if more comes that way, I'm there.
No, it's different, you know. But yeah, I tried funeral. I tried fitness, dance. Probably I didn't really like doing dance videos as much. Fitness videos. I'm just opening up, not limiting myself, but also seeing what I like to do, you know, seeing what I like to do. So when I expand like my production company, which is what even though I still say videographer, that's really where I'm trying to go right now, expand to a production company. It's like LLC'd and everything. Like I've been LLC'd, but I just been running it as a videographer, you know.
How long you been in business under the LLC?
Since 2020.
Nice.
Yeah, since 2020.
And then is it, for having the LLC, is it like a better, from a client point of view, more professional? Yeah,
100%. Definitely. I get praises for my professionalism all the time, because I'm just like sending paperwork. Even when I work with like models and things like that, they feel much more like safe.
That's good.
Yeah, working with like having that that contract listing.
It helps out. It just what's your, I think it's called a CRM. Do you use like Honeybook or?
Oh no, bro. Right now, no. I don't use the CRM I use is completely different. It's just for real estate.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just for real estate right now. But before, I was just like keeping all my data in like, you know, spreadsheet Excel.
Ooh, manual mode.
Yeah, man. Straight up manual.
That's props.
Mode. But now I use CRMs. Yeah. Straight up.
Nice.
Yeah. Now I see where it helps.
Nice. I'm going to assume we almost reached 30 minutes. Way past.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
Damn. I want to get in the conversation of that post we did.
Which one?
What the topic we should talk about? Someone said something to talk about controversial theories.
Oh.
I'm like, yo, that'd be kind of cool.
My god. Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, but we're way too deep, so I guess we'll save it for the next one. And then, so before we finish, do you have any questions that you want to ask?
Any questions? Man. Shoot, when is the episode going to come out?
Week 2 on a Wednesday.
Oh, so when you guys are starting dropping episodes? January,
beginning of January.
Oh, snap.
So it's going to be every Wednesday. I haven't decided what time yet, but for sure it's going to be every Wednesday. So yours is going to be the second week.
Wow. I'm excited. I'm mad excited. Yeah. Second question. I mean, how did y'all end up? Because y'all a dope team. I mean, even though, you know, they're not seeing Rex off screen right now.
So the guy who runs this place, his name is Dax. He's the owner of the Art Haven. So, but he used to live on Fremont Street area before he got this place. So he did like an open house event. Hey, a whole bunch of creators meet. And then I was on my way. But he was on his way too. But he was about to dip out. He was already there. And then at that point, I'm like, yo, what's up? I'm Kevin. He's yo, I'm Rex.
Oh,
I'm a rapper.
shit.
I'm a videographer. Like, dope. Let's make some fucking music videos.
Oh,
And
dope.
then ever since there, yeah, ever since there, like, yo, hey, I got a new toy. Let's go try it out. Hey, I got this other toy. Hey, I got this idea. Like, literally, if I got, because I'm trying to limit doing free stuff. If I'm gonna do some free stuff, I'd rather do it close friends.
Yes.
Like really tight. Like, no, I'm cool. Because that limits me. Like, look, if you really want to work with me, here's my rate.
Yeah.
If not, no worries. It's okay. Because now I can really focus on what we're really trying to do. Because it might take longer than we have to on timing and whatever. Because the stuff we're trying is really, we're experimenting.
Yes.
Ready for the actual client or something like that. If it works out, cool. If not, no worries. No biggie. But the goal is really create content together, something like that. Because sometimes like TikTok takes a minute, and then there's so much stuff you can do by yourself. Okay, cool. Let's make like for example this one snippet.
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
You could definitely snip it. Yeah, I mean, why tell people with TikTok, just, what's the easiest form of content for you to make? That's why some people, they just dance because it's just easy. Like, that would be hard for me to do, to start doing.
I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that.
I'm going to look weird. I'm going to have to practice a lot to look
just
cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot.
Same.
So that's why I kind of tell people, just do what's easier. Like you have a podcast, snippets. You know what I'm saying? And I post so much because my content isn't necessarily so high quality as like a podcast snippet. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just me, my front camera.
That works though.
It's still working. But I do drop a lot of content.
And then at the end of the day, it's all about volume.
Yes.
No matter what social platform it is. Except for Facebook. I don't know how to work Facebook.
Yeah. Facebook is just Facebook got destroyed. Well, now the Reels, you could build on Facebook with Reels again, but it's just Facebook just got destroyed for ads, man. They just wanted everybody to do the Facebook ads, and Facebook ads are and were really great, especially like before everybody started using them, all those gurus, but it just destroyed the discoverability on that app completely.
Yeah, it is what it is. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to like it, subscribe, and share it with a friend. Plug in your social media.
Robot Highway, honestly, on all social media. Robot, ROBOT, Highway, spelled just like highway, on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You can find me everywhere.
Also, if you do want to be on the show, all you got to do is shoot me an email at CerseiPro@gmail.com. Subject line podcast, and I'll get you on the show. Also, we're looking for sponsors for next upcoming episode, so reach out. Let's get this started. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.
Peace. That was so cool. Yeah, right. I don't know. I feel like what's not gonna